Back to another video on algebra and function. Today we're going to look at some really interesting exam questions, well, past exam questions, where you actually have to consider finding the range from some more complex functions. Here we go. We are given a function gx, which is 2x plus 5 over x minus 3, and they're asking you to find g of 5. My first thought would be go and calculate what is g of 5, which is 2 lots of 5 plus 5 all over 5 minus 3. That would give me 15 over 2. After I calculated that, I'm going to go and substitute that value into my g again, so g of 15 over 2. Now that would be 2 lots of 15 over 2 plus 5 all over 15 over 2 minus 3. If you substitute that into your calculator, hopefully you would get 40 over 9. Now, historically, students are absolutely fine answering that question. The real challenge starts when we are facing part B, state the range of g. Okay, if you're comfortable drawing the function, I could not encourage you enough to draw a function. If you're not, make sure you write your domain with the lower and the upper bound. So the lower bound here is 5. The upper bound is plus infinity because they're saying x is larger or equal to 5. Well, I know that. I know if I create f of 5, I can get one tail of my domain. G of 5 even. I've already done that. I know the answer to that is 15 over 2, so I don't have to redo it. I am going to substitute g of infinity in there. The method I'm using is quite risky because if there is a change of sign, like if there was from minus 5 to infinity, you would always have to check 0 as well. Now, I know I'm not actually substituting infinity in there. I'm monitoring the behavior of my function if x was super large. So now I know that infinity minus 3 is roughly infinity. And I know that 2 infinity minus 5 is also roughly infinity. Again, please notice that I am not substituting infinity. I'm monitoring the behavior. So this fraction indicates the top grows twice as fast as the bottom. I know in your head you're thinking I cancel the infinities, fine, but I'm saying that the top goes twice as fast. So when x goes to infinity, my y creates something very near 2. So I'm going to say the range of that function, the range is between 2 and 15 over 2. That's supposed to be 15 over there. So 15 over 2. And 2. You can never have value of 2. You can go as closest to 2 as possible, but that one is possible. And then they want me to find g minus 1. That's not difficult at all. So let's go and put y equals 2 instead of g equals 2. So I'm going to say y is equal to 2x plus 5, x minus 3. This is a very generic exam question. Cross multiply it. Y x minus 3 is equal to 1 lots of 2x plus 5. The plan is to make x the subject, so expand it. 2x plus 5. Make sure all the x's are on one side, so I'm going to have minus 5 minus 3y is equal to 2x minus yx. Minus 5 minus 3y is x2 minus y, which implies that x is equal to all over 2 minus y. If I want to make it pretty, I times everything by a minus to give me y minus 2. And don't forget, now changed x to g minus 1 and change the y's to x. All over x minus 2. They are asking for the domain of g minus 1. We know by definition, domain of g minus 1 is the same as the range of g. So it'll be between 2 and 15 over 2. Thank you for watching.